Well, heavy metal fans love to rock out at a concert, but there's one mega fan in Brisbane who is stuck in a hotel with his guitar day in, day out. He's an asylum seeker from Iran who's caught in legal limbo here, but he does have a friend in music, and here are the two of them performing together in his hotel room.
So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
Now that's Brisbane musician Harry Phillips singing and Kazem Kazemi on acoustic guitar. I'm going to catch up with them now. Hi, fellas. How are you? Nice to have you with us this morning. I want to go to Kazem first. You play fantastic and you've got the obvious rock and roll hair. Tell us about the heavy metal and the electric guitar that you play.
Oh, thanks. Really, I love heavy metal. Heavy metal is a big part of my life. And, it's like energy to my body and my soul. And I need it. I want to have it forever. And it can help me to get, through the bad condition, especially now in Kangaroo Point, that I've been locked up there with other refugees from offshore detention.
So tell us, so you came from Manus Island where you were in immigration detention, and you're now still in detention, but you're in a regular hotel room at Kangaroo Point in Brisbane. What's your situation there?
Oh, yes. And, here actually is another detention like Baita and, Maita, Melbourne, and Mantra Hotel in Melbourne. And those are detention center, and nothing changed. We have no, you are not allowed to go out of the hotel, and just I only have, permission to be in my room or working here and have a little, privacy. But out of the room, out of that room, and I can't do anything, and because the, security, they will control everything.
So you're in a regular hotel surrounded by regular guests, regular tourists, except you're in detention while they're ordering room service. That must feel really surreal to you.
Yes, but really, we can't do anything. And I don't know what they're gonna do about us. Just I wanna say, we have not committed any crime, and freedom is our right, and if they can do something for us, it will be great.
It must be very, very difficult. Harry, let's just bring you in. You first saw Kazem on Instagram. What attracted you to him and his music?
So I actually saw him on an article on Facebook and got in contact with him on Instagram. But the reason that I felt I needed to contact him was because I was reading about this guy who is in indefinite detention on Manus Island at the time around 5 years, and his way of staying sane was to play his electric guitar and take it down to the laundry in the Manus Detention Centre and just play his soul out all day, and that was his way of staying sane in that crazy situation. And to me, it was just such a testament to how music can empower the soul and help people get through a really tough situation. So that's why I had to get in contact with him.
Well, good on you, Harry, for doing that. That takes a special type of person to reach out like you have. Just back to Kazem, do you have any idea what your future is looking like?
Oh, that's a really hard question to answer, because, my future is under my control and it's unknown. I don't know. It's depends on the government of Australia. Not only me, even other refugees in that condition in Brisbane and Melbourne. We don't know what will be the future, but for myself as a musician, I'd like to really, stay in Australia in future and be proud of Australia citizen and as a musician, really. And I don't know if I have that chance to living in Australia, and it will be great, really.
Well, thank God you've got your guitar and music to soothe the soul. Harry, you've been campaigning for the release of asylum seekers as well into the community. Got to ask, though, what do the neighbours of the hotel think about you two rocking out in this small room?
Well, it's not too bad actually, because the situation is that the detainees are actually kept in a totally separate part of the hotel to the regular guests. So
Right, okay.
a lot of the guests have no idea that there's detainees there. Even neighbours in other houses near the hotel had no idea that these people were there for the past year. And the other thing is too that Kazem actually had his electric guitar taken off him about a year ago when he was back on Manus. So he's been able to acquire the nylon string guitar, the cheap nylon string guitar from the recreation room, which is the one he's playing in that video you showed before.
Okay.
But he's actually not able to access his electric guitar or receive a new one from anyone either. That's
Guys,
against their
we'll
rules.
have to leave it there. I'm so
Inhumane.
sorry. But Harry and Kazem, we hope you get some answers soon. It seems patently unfair. We hope you can join us tomorrow, Australia.